Hi everyone, I'm here with Deshazo Dorsey, who is sound recording engineering major, who is one of our graduating students. Hi Deshazo.
Hey, how are you? Doing pretty good today.
Thanks for spending your time and thanks for coming here to the music library today. And I have some questions for you. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my first question is, please share a moment, a moment or event that was so exciting for you at ECSU.
A pretty exciting moment for me at ECSU, and specific to the music department, I guess, was the first time that I played in a recital. Performed in front of a crowd of people. Well, not a crowd, but like a good bit of people for the first time. It was a pretty exciting experience. Of course, you're nervous for the first time, but after you get it finished and you realize, everybody's happy for you and clapping and smiling, it's a good time. It's really fun to finally get those jitters out and perform for the first time. So those are one of the biggest moments of my first recital.
Nice. My second question is, what do you like the most about ECSU?
The one thing, well, not the one thing, but one of many things that I like about ECSU is that no matter what time we're in, even now and the time that we're in, like everything feels immersive. It still feels like you're on campus and everything is still active. You still feel like you're involved in student engagement. You still feel like you're getting the proper help you need, no matter what. Even in this time, I feel like no matter who I reach out to, I can get the help I need here at ECSU. That's one of the things I like.
Oh, that's really good to hear. My next question is, what does the music library mean to you?
So specifically for me about the music library, I worked at the music library for 4 semesters or either 3 semesters?
I think it was 2 years approximately.
Yeah, 2 years. So I have a personal connection to the music library, learning more about it when I first came here with you and learning about how to, shelf read and all the different things and organize and everything. It was definitely an experience. I love the music library. I wish more people would utilize it. I wish more people would come in and experience, everything that we have here is amazing.
And thank you so much for your service for those amazing 2 years. And you technically helped me to build and maximize the space here in the music library. I remember when I first came here, there were only 7 shelves, and you helped me to get more items from the main library and back and forth. And you did an amazing job. Thanks for your service again. My next question will be, what is your best advice for the upcoming music majors?
Say that one more time.
What would be your best advice for the upcoming music majors?
Of course, upcoming sound recording majors and specific or music majors?
Yes, think about the challenges that you had here. Think about certain things that you wish someone would tell you before you came here. Think about advice that would be really helpful for the next coming music majors in general and sound recording technology majors as well.
So this piece of advice could apply to music and sound recording concentration. So pretty much I'd say the best advice is to, and I need to take this myself, is to never feel like something is irrelevant to you or doesn't apply to you. Like I could say sometimes as a sound recording major, I felt like me learning some things in oral skills and me learning some things in form and analysis. I'm like, I'll never use form in sound recording, or I'll never do this. But it's like when you have that more knowledge like that, it really helps you become a better candidate for a different job or a better candidate for when you have more to offer. So never feel like anything is irrelevant to you. Never feel like this information is useless because it can be used in so many different ways that you would never know unless you learned it in the first place. So I think that's a pretty good piece of advice.
That's an amazing advice. Basically, you're saying utilize all of the knowledge that you're having here, and you would never know when you will be using it. But for sure, and encouraging people do their best and learn with their best capacities here would be the golden advice, I think. I agree with you. So my last question, coming to my last question is about yourself. Tell us about yourself a little bit. What are your plans after graduation?
So to specifically apply it to music, I plan, after I leave here, I plan to gain an internship in any studio. I want to reach out to as many people as I can and network. And also I want to start building my own studio and build business and connections to have people come in and record. I want to do that, but I also, like, my aspirations in specific is I want to be an audio engineer, producer, and artist, of course. So along with networking, that'll come with knowing more people and being able to branch out to different places on a national and international level. You know, doing things. I think music, you know, of course, it's the talent, it's the work ethic, and also it's the networking, it's the people, like the people you can reach out to. So that's what I plan to do. One of my biggest dreams was always to build a studio for myself, to build a studio and to run it myself, know how everything works. And that's my plan.
Well, it sounds like a good plan, Deshazo. And I think, as far as I see from here, you have already established Spotify single that's out there, and
Yes,
you have already your platform starting a couple of singles and your music that you arranged. Tell us about this a little bit.
So pretty much the process for that goes, like, I've always been making music since like high school. And so it got to a point where I was putting all this music out and content for free. And I was like, I finally want to gain revenue for what I put out. And so I learned about independent distributors, and pretty much independent distributors are like online services that allow you to put your music on these platforms like Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music. For either you can put them up for a one-time fee, like a subscription, or you could put them up for a percentage of your revenue, which is like a deal you would do with a normal label almost. So it's almost like an independent label you're signing up with when you do an independent distributor. And so when I put this music up, they get a percentage of my revenue, and I felt like that was one of the best routes I could take, putting my music up, and I've been gaining a little revenue from it. And it's really, you know, it was fun to have your music competing with other top people. You know, it really lets you see how your numbers and how your margins land and compare to other people's, and I really enjoy that. I felt like that was one of the best steps for me to take, is to learn what an independent distributor was and release my music through that.
Thanks for explaining the sound recording technology industry in a nutshell. So we really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for coming to the Music Library and sharing your expertise and advice with the upcoming students, perhaps. Thank you so much, and I would like to wish you the best luck and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.